Christchurch Pharmacy is a robotic dispensary where we're able to provide services under the NHS as well as private services to our community in Braintree. So the software that we used to use for our PMR alongside our BD ROA wasn't sufficient to do what we need to do today, which is why we engaged PharmacyX. Now we're paperless. Now we've got everything streamlined and our accuracy checking is being done by the system. So there's a lot of things that this has brought into our workflow to make sure that we can provide services, which is where the game is now.
So before, I definitely spent more time checking and or dispensing prescriptions, whereas with PharmacyX I'm able to come away from that. I'm able to do other services, so I'm able to do things like blood pressures, earwax removal, just be away from the pharmacy, even going out to local homes because I'm not needed quite so much in dispensary.
All the tasks that we used to do now, we don't really need to do anymore because PharmacyX has made it so much easier for us. We had a new period start yesterday, so we've taught her how to do the dispensing with PharmacyX, and she's caught on really fast. She's been dispensing normally as she's been here.
With the previous system, it would have been probably 2 or 3 weeks before we were comfortable with letting him loose on just dispensing income-ins and things. So it's definitely a lot easier and a lot quicker to train people than on the previous system.
The biggest impact that PharmacyX has had for our business is to allow us to upskill our staff. They're finding things a lot easier. They're finding themselves more valuable because now they're not just picking things off the shelf when a robot can do that. They're doing things that the patients need. So they're no longer task-oriented, they're patient-centered in their approach to their services.
Initially, we thought, well, if it's going to be so much easier, why are we needed? But the services are why we're needed, because the prescriptions, that's just one side of it. The digitalisation is not just saving paper, it's just saving time as a whole because it's all on the system. The system knows what medication is. The system knows when we last had it or when they last had it. It doesn't take away our jobs in dispensary at all, it gives us jobs.
So now with PharmacyX working with VMAX, it means that our ordering system is more streamlined. It's automatic, so we don't have to do any picking and choosing what we need.
Before, with the previous system, it took us a good amount of time to look through each and every product on the order pad. We had to adjust it and go from there and then send the order. Whereas now with PharmacyX, we just have to generate the order, have a quick glance and see whether we have enough in stock and to send that through, and it's made it a lot easier for us. And we can also in turn see it on the system. When we're dispensing, it will tell us exactly what we have in stock and what the quantity is.
And then the system shows us which prescriptions have got all the stock available, so we just can process those rather than creating owings all the time and you're not sure which ones you've got, whereas now you can just see that all stock available. You know that they're the ones that can be done and put away and put on the shelf ready for the patients to collect.
We are spending less time now in dispensing and spending more time to sort of consult with patients and do clinical services. I would say up to 50% of the time has been saved. It might even be more.
So the pharmacist is actually free to focus on clinical services in the consultation rooms or come into the reception to serve patients when the patients need to have communications with them. It couldn't be any better than that.